Hey everybody, welcome back to Change Your Perspective, Change Your Awareness, Change Your Life. I am Dr. Michelina AF, hashtag that felon doctor, here to talk about some more Dear Diary, some more my own personal, sometimes a little dark thoughts that I am going to share with you. And today is a heavy one. It's a heavy one because it applies and people don't know it applies to them. So I'm just going to jump in and then we're going to talk a little bit about it. And I hope that you have a better awareness when you pop off this video. So, Dear Diary, it is such a strange thing to be considered less than a citizen and to lose all of my rights. My right to privacy, my right to bear arms, my right to have children, my right to go anywhere I want, my right to travel, my right to live in specific places. You would think before someone was condemned to such a limiting sentence, people would really consider the fairness of a thing. But no, what a strange thing it is to be enslaved. Not in the mind, thankfully. In that, at least, I'm not like most. I'm subjugated by the system, not brainwashed by it. I guess a win is a win, but what kind of life am I supposed to live? How much more am I supposed to give? And here is why this is such a tough thing for most people. It's because they don't realize they're brainwashed by a system, right? So I will tell you that my circumstances are super limited right now. I am in no way, shape, or form free in my circumstances. That is very clear to see. I mean, when I say my right to privacy, I don't have that. Right? Anytime a PO wants to come in here, search my house, search my car, search my phone, search my anything, there's nothing I can do but say, yeah, go ahead. Now, admittedly, I have nothing to hide, so I'm like, yeah, go ahead anyway. But I don't have that right. I don't get to have children, right? If I have children, I need to approve it by the government. My PO right now is like, yeah, if you had kids, I wouldn't let you see them. I thought a few months ago I was pregnant, and I was like, I'm gonna have to abort this thing because I'm not bringing it into a world where I can't take care of it legally. And so I lost that right, apparently, because I got put on a sex offense registry. Can't travel the way I would like to travel. This PO said she'll never sign off on a travel document. In past, other POs have. I just have to have things signed, and there's a lot of hoops to jump through and all of these things. I obviously have to, in North Carolina, it's a little different than New Jersey, but I have to have specific places where I can live because there's specific things. So when I talk about my freedom of circumstance, I have none. That's the point of a life sentence, right? They want to put you in bondage. And so for me, the parole/probation system doesn't do what it does for most people. Most people, probation is to kind of help them reintegrate into society. For me, I never left society, so it's really just a little noose around my neck, where it's if you step out of line, you're going to jail for a year. So my system, my situation is very different. So my circumstances are extremely limited. And because my circumstances are so limited, I had to get very free in my mind. I had to know that these circumstances don't define who I am. And what is hard for most people is that they don't realize they allow their circumstances to dictate who they are. And so most people are freer in their circumstances than they are in their mind. You can travel wherever you want, but you won't. You don't. You can do whatever you want, but you won't. You'll do your same thing day in and day out because you're a prisoner of your habits. You're a prisoner of your beliefs. You're a prisoner of your mindset. And so the war right now that goes on is for the mind. It's a spiritual battle. People don't know. Your attention, your energy, your time, your focus, that's what the war is on. And you can see it because, as an example, I think the statistic is something like 90% of people on social media are just consuming and not creating. They just consume. We're master consumers, right? And so, personally, I have been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been on the side of the spectrum where I was free as a citizen, but a prisoner of my own mindset, being 28. And I've been on the side where I'm limited in my citizenship. Can't vote, can't bear arms, all the amendments don't apply to me. But I'm very free in my mindset. And I will tell you that I have had more amazing opportunities and experiences and more like, what the hell is going on moments, this is amazing moments in the last 5 years than I did in the first 28 of my life. I'm going to just tell you, it's crazy. There are things that happen in my reality that there's no reason should happen in my reality. Now, I'm like, there's no reason I should be able to do X, Y, and Z, but here I am doing it. Here it is happening. And it's because like, I do not allow limiting beliefs to come into my reality. I just don't, not now. I'm like, there's nothing's impossible. Everything is possible for me. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Everything is possible for me. But before, from 0 to 28, I could have traveled, but I was like, I don't have the time. I don't have the money. Like, I'm too busy at work. You're a prisoner of your mind when you think shit like that. Right? Look at all those limiting beliefs. Look at all those limiting thoughts. And you have no idea how limiting those thoughts are. I can't move because my mom lives up the street and like my dad's over here and I can't do this because of that and I can't do this because of that. That's called being a prisoner of your mind. That's what you're doing. I don't allow that anymore. Now, I have legitimate circumstances that keep me from being able to do things. And even still, I will try to make things happen within those circumstances. It's like, oh yeah, well, you're not going to be able to travel. I'm like, all right, well, let me try to do this anyway. Sure enough, hey, we're traveling. Cool, love this for myself, right? When you're looking for opportunities, the opportunities will start to come out. But when we're prisoners of our mindset, right, we're just like, oh, we can't do anything. We limit ourselves. The situation doesn't even matter. It's like, I'm not going to apply for that job because I'm not qualified. Now I apply for every job. I don't give a shit if I'm qualified or not. I'm honestly, anything I apply to, I'm almost automatically dequalified because of my record. Now, I apply to it anyway because who the heck cares? You just never know. What do I care if you say no to me? I'm expecting you to say no anyway because everyone's an equal opportunity employer until they get a felon on parole for life that's a sex offender. Like, oh, wait a minute. We stopped being an equal opportunity employer then. Awkward. Like, So, to answer the kind of question I posed at the end, right? What kind of life am I supposed to live? How am I supposed to give? Like, how much more am I supposed to give? My plan, my absolute plan that I will work for the rest of my life, because what else do I have to lose? What else do I have to do? Is to get to abundance and freedom. That's the goal. That's it. That's all. That is the focus. That is the goal. Be in my purpose, abundance, freedom, winning. Yes, thank you. I will do that. Not a problem. So I've focused on that. I know the goal. But in order to have that abundance and freedom, there's a lot of things that need to get excavated in this body, in this temple, in this vessel. Most people don't have that kind of abundance and freedom goal. Most people limit themselves. So when I tell them, yeah, I want to be like $500 millionaire, people are like, wait, what? Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, well, then don't wonder why you don't have it. If you think that's a lot of money, then you're not going to have it because you feel like you can't get it. Sorry for you. You're a prisoner of your own mindset. You're a prisoner of the circumstances. You are content to be without. And I'm not. Because I've been without and I don't like it. And so when you are forced and subjugated and you don't like it, the thing you need to do is free your mind. And that takes work. It takes a lot of self-work. There's a lot of things that need to come out, a lot of layers that need to peel off, a lot of things that don't belong to you, that you've internalized. In you, in all of us, is every light thing, which is to say joy, peace, empowerment, all of the truth, love, knowledge, wisdom. That's all in here. That's all in here. Internally, we have a lot of light. Externally, we have a lot of dark. What ends up happening is we take the darkness, the naysaying, the negative, and we internalize it. Oh, you can't have that. You can't do that. This won't work for you. That won't work for you. This blah, 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 blah. And we internalize it. We're like, oh shit, yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I'm not smart enough. Yeah, I'm not good enough. Yeah, I'm not going to make money enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not sexy enough. All we do is think how not enough we are. So then we become prisoners of our own mindset. Then we internalize the dark, and the light that's inside of us dwindles down to this tiny little barely there flame. And we live out of lies. No, thank you. Your girl's not the one for it. I'm not here to live out of a lie. So even though I have every darkness that I have, every limit in my circumstances, in my reality, that doesn't touch me here. I'm like, I don't give a shit, because I'm going to win. Because I win, because I'm abundant, and abundance wins. The universe is abundant. It's ever expanding. And when I look to nature, I get the truth. And when I look to society, usually you're getting a lie, right? So this is so important. This being a prisoner of your own mind, your limiting thoughts, your limiting beliefs. It's so important to become aware of, so that you can decide that you want to stop doing that. It doesn't serve you, literally at all. And if that is something that you want to shift, change, rework, there are options. 1, work with me one-on-one, drop me a comment, let me know that you're interested, we can chat about it. Or 2, check out Seasons in Science Academy, community there that's going to help you 10x your process, because all these coaches have come together to make this happen faster, okay? But the war is in the mind. And I like to wake up every day and win that war, win that battle. Make sure nothing comes and touches this temple. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, I hope that this raised a lot of awareness for you about a lot of things. And this is probably one of the last Dear Diaries we're going to do until we're moving into a new series. But hope you're enjoying it. Hope it's helping to change your perspective and your awareness. Love you guys being here. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the follow, hit the bell, get notified when I come out with new things, which is all the time and pretty much every day at this point. And I will see you guys on the next video.